Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak 2. We are on Nevercraven Island and we've done everything we need to do to continue. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're going to bed. We're gonna make this end the night and see what the morning brings. And maybe see if we get access to the rest of the island. And what's going on with the people we saw in our little quest that we did. So let's go to bed. Should I head back to my room and get some shut-eye? If anything's gonna happen, it'll be tomorrow. I better wrap up any business I've got tonight before bed. If you choose to return to your room, the main story will advance. Yeah, we've definitely done everything. There's one place I need to steal fish because you guys mentioned that near the ruins there might be a spot I haven't fished yet, but I'm sure we can do that if I continue. After a long day, Ven decided to return to his room at the villa. As soon as he hit the bed, he was out like a light. March 15th, 12:09, 6:45 a.m.
Last one to that island and back is a rotten egg!
You're on. Your ass is getting fried, small fry.
There's no end to their energy, I swear. Ah well, at least they've chilled out some compared to yesterday.
You're becoming more of a doting father by the day.
Well, look at that. We're neighbors. You and I are basically in sniffing distance, but we're still in different buildings. Kinda weird, isn't it?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Good morning, Van.
Good morning, Elaine.
Morning to you too. Never thought I'd see the day when we'd exchange good mornings at a resort like this.
Oh? I seem to recall a certain someone promising we would go to Michelin together someday. I know a lot has changed between us since then, but it's nice to think about us still doing it one day, don't you think?
Yeah, for sure. So, you guys have any luck finding leads?
Oddly enough, no. I'd like to believe that's a sign there's no sinister plot at work here, but doesn't seem likely.
Oh no, we've seen them at the church, so we know there's a plot going on, we just don't know it yet.
Yeah, ain't a chance in hell. He's gonna act before too long. I can smell it.
I can feel it too. As you know, I'm still a bracer, and my duty to the guild comes before anything else. But that doesn't mean we can't lean on each other. I'm counting on you, Van.
Right. When the time comes, I hope you'll have my back too.
The two of them chatted for a while until eventually it was time for breakfast. After parting ways with Elaine, Van headed towards the restaurant. Once he and his friends finished eating, the discussion shifted to what they should do next. Okay, so what's our plan for the day? Yeah, what's left to do on the island? We did most of the fun stuff already. I don't think that's what she meant by plan, Nadia. You're not wrong though. We blew through all the normal vacation activities yesterday. Well, you and Elaine already exchanged information earlier this morning, right? Uh-huh. But I can't say either of us got much out of it. We're all in the dark here. Well, I left Thea's sensors on last night and they didn't pick up anything, unfortunately. But even so, I'm starting to think today won't be as peaceful as yesterday. I concur. If there wasn't a looming threat, Mr. Alfayette would not have been dispatched here. Doubt that four-eyed bastard and his little guard dog would show their ugly mucks unless they had a good reason. Yeah, there's no way Hardwood would brought us here unless he had something big planned. Whatever the case, we're gonna have to widen the scope for investigation if we want to get to the bottom of this. We never ended up checking out those undeveloped islands. So why don't we head over that way for... Van? What's gotten into... They're showing themselves.
That's the boy from Messeldom.
It is. It's Ix.
And that outfit. Could he be?
Hey, hold it right there.
Where'd he go? There! How'd he do that?
Must be that shadow ability of his.
I'm gonna strangle that little bastard.
Yeah. This definitely doesn't feel like a trap we're going into, isn't it?
Isn't he?
Come on, we're going after him.
Don't think I'm gonna let you get away. Not this time.
Why would he show up now?
I'd be lying if I said that didn't bug me, but we don't got time to mull over this. Let's tail him.
Wait. Why am I sensing... No, it couldn't be.
Ace? Ah, the school morning air just goes right through you. I made the right choice going out for a little stroll. It's just what I need to clear my mind of those nightmares I keep having about losing my job. Oh, up rather early, aren't we? I'd like to enjoy my island getaway if you don't mind. Do me a favor and stay out of it. Never saw a guy so steamed up about chilling out. Let's just leave him be and move along. And having said that, there really is nobody back at the resort. Interesting. Is the manager even not there? Should be
We gotta
right.
hurry.
That's why we're not allowed to go back. Okay, so it's at the gate they're looking for. But that's fine. What are you up to so early? Sorry, the bit of late night fishing really lit a fire in me. I think I figured out the trick to luring out those deep sea creatures Shannon caught. Oh man, I've gotta be on the brink of catching something good. You know, I did get a week of sleep last night. I was so focused on fishing. Wow, you're more pumped up about this than I thought you'd be. Well, I guess I'll leave you to it. Good luck. Anyone can tell the fishing's totally different out here compared to Edith Rivers. It's what gets me so fired up. My plan for today is to bring in a giant haul. Then we can have the village chef cook up a feast for us. Yeah, shouldn't I pulled another all-nighter yesterday? We can't let that stop us from making the most of this vacation though. It'll be a waste otherwise. Maybe I'll do some light exercise to get my blood moving before I go push Shannon out of bed.
Something you're looking for in particular?
No, not in particular.
Talk to you later.
Definitely. While we are freely moving about.
We gotta hurry.
That's what I wanted to check. I thought maybe we can go to the ruins and fish there, but the story wants us to follow. And if we move too far from the beaten path, we'll lose them. Oh, it was must be nice having the energy to rollick about this early in the day. Now, if you excuse me, I've got a ship to inspect and a wharf to clean. Guess we'll just have to follow them to the gate. And then we probably gonna get to explore the other side. It's definitely open.
I thought this place was sealed off.
It was yesterday. Did he run through here?
I'll see if I can track him with a shard search.
Theo, Zeros, try to get a lock on him too.
Understood.
Almost half expecting that gate to close behind us.
There they are!
Whoa! You old-timers actually kept up with me. I'm impressed. Okay, not really. You following us here was all part of the plan, so...
Yeah, you're pretty quick on your feet for being dumb old farts. But you're not very quick on the uptake, are you?
You do not just call me a... Hey, wait a second.
These two are eerily similar.
Well, I did know that you two looked alike. But now that I'm seeing you side by side, I'm guessing you're siblings. Or maybe even twins?
Yes. Do you think it's them?
Yeah, more than likely.
Alrighty, that's enough about us.
Okay, so they know them through a rumor about the gardens from the past.
We'll let that old bag of bones do the talking from here.
My. You two have really been putting your nose to the grindstone this morning. I could learn a thing or two from your work ethics.
For real, my dude. You've been working us like a damn slave driver. It's cool, though. We get that it's all part of the build-up to your master plan.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that I need a nice, long nap. You're on your own for a while, okay?
Of course, of course. You do what you want to do, and as always, I'll do what I want to do.
Feels a bit like the Ouroboros policy. As long as you follow the big plan, you're free to do whatever you want in between.
It's him.
You really need to work on your surprise twist game. You were about as subtle as a sledgehammer, Mr. E.H.
Yeah, it might not have been as subtle as a sledgehammer, but it took a while for me to recognize it was him. Mainly because I forgot his last name.
A.K.A. Elroy Harwood, the fourth Anguis of Ouroboros.
Fort Anguis, Elroy Harwood, the 1000th Oathbreaker.
Hey there, my friends. It's been much too long. So, you had me figured out from the start, did you?
Let us say soon enough, definitely. Yeah, and of course he will have the same tactic maybe as the Ouroboros because he's part of it. Even though his connection to the gardens, maybe also some influences there. It's interesting, definitely.
I see you're all enjoying your vacation on my little slice of paradise. How delightful. Now tell me, when did we last meet? Was it during that pandemonium incident last year? Oh dear, how time flies.
I know you.
You're the one responsible for the creation of the gardens.
I didn't realize you two knew him.
Oh yes, I've heard all about you. You're the little ones who took down the big bad emperor, aren't you? I suppose I should offer you my thanks. I sought the destruction of the gardens last year, and you saved me a fourth of the work. Job well done.
You can keep your thanks.
Yeah. It's not like we did it for you.
Normally I'd have jumped at the chance to enjoy a little vacation. Too bad you're the one footing the bill. So what's with the twins? They your underlings or something?
And that means everything we dealt with in Messeldom and Longport was...
The work of this toxic rat bastard.
Well, he is an Oathbreaker, so he goes against anything he can. Even if just for the heck of it. If you say right, he would say left just on principle.
Who, me? I did no such thing. Trust me, if I could take credit for Zect Arms' quaint little rampage and Heiyue's hair-raising bout of palace politics, I would.
Don't play dumb. Ix was the one behind everything in Messeldom. And I'd bet my career on you putting him up to that.
Not to mention, Heiyue received a great deal of support from behind the scenes. You might not have been around in the capital as of late, but there's no doubt in my mind that you were involved in what happened there.
Time to fess up. Why'd you send out those invitations? And don't say to write a rave review of your island getaway spot, because I won't buy it.
No, I feel it's more like he wants another competition. It's been too long since the last one. So let's fight against each other once more.
Oh, I was hoping we could relish in the build-up some more. Where's your sense of drama? Although I can't blame you for wanting to get straight to the point, considering what it is you're looking for.
I take it you have it in your possession, then? One of the fragments of the 8th Genesis, I mean.
Give the little lady a read, and she thinks she can take the whole surge. Before I answer your question, I'll fire off one of my own. Just how much do you know about it?
What?
What do you mean by how much?
The Oct Geneses. Prototype orbments left behind by Professor C. Epstein. They were created many decades ago, yet they exceed our modern-day technology by leaps and bounds. So, what do you think they're for?
They were used in the experiments that eventually brought about our current orbital technology. What else would they be for?
Oh, come now. I think you and I both know that's not all there is to it. Almata used them to bring about disasters unlike anything mankind has ever seen. A resurrected undead, the tyrant, mind control with drugs, the singularity, and the monitoring of the Death Game's rules. And the grandest of all was the finale. Pandemonium. Or so I thought. But I was wrong. What's happening now is far, far grander. Don't you think?
It is indeed very interesting, to say the least.
He must mean...
But how could he know?
You've been beating around the bush for a while now. Get to the point.
Feigning ignorance won't do you much good at this stage, kid. Say, why don't you share with the rest of the class, Arkride? Tell us, how does it feel to die?
There you are.
Van!
Oops. Looks like we're fresh out of time.
Elaine!
And Prince Sharid!
We all saw you rush out of the villa earlier.
We were wondering why the gates were wide open. Didn't realize you went and found the Oathbreaker.
Actually, we didn't.
It was more like he led us here.
Oh, that's odd.
Indeed. That's not our chief concern, though. We need to restrain that man.
I suppose there's no getting the jump on you. So!
And they aren't the only new arrivals.
You're a hard man to find, Oathbreaker.
Our supercilious vice captain friend isn't, however.
We're only here to see to this heretic's execution.
Target confirmed.
Got bored of playing hide and seek, hmm?
Execute G4 protocol. Seize the target.
Yes, sir!
They all want the same piece.
Kasim! Ikaruga, the Gralspetter, and even the monks from Iscariot are all in attendance.
Look at how late you made us! You incompetent imbeciles!
You're in my way, lady. I'm real curious to see how you weasel your way out of this one. You got nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
The jig is up, my dear. You are surrounded by some of the greatest powerhouses on the continent.
Even the 2 enforcers came.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like they're here to help him.
My oh my. I'm in a bit of a pickle, aren't I?
Does that mean that if they are against him, that Ouroboros asked to bring Hardwood in? To stop him for whatever he's trying to do? That just makes me more curious about what he's planning.
Care to lend your dear old boss a hand, Retzi? And what say you, Walter?
I say no freaking way.
We do not take orders from traitors of the society. It is about time you reaped what you sowed, my dear.
Huh?
He's now labeled officially a traitor of the society, so he's not connected to them anymore. Then technically he's not in anguish.
What
did she just say?
I thought as much. You really are in hot water then.
Evidently so. Guess I should have kept the twins around for a little longer. I'm not going to be able to pull off the ultimate crime with all these loose ends. My savant lawbreaker reputation's on the line. So I really should correct that, huh? Perhaps I'm getting rusty in my old age.
You sure like to run your mouth. Keep that up and I'll rip it clean off.
I'm sure he's hatching some sort of devious plot.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he has an exit plan. He won't be standing there if he hadn't.
I doubt he would have brought us all here otherwise.
Well, whatever his plan is, we'll stop it in its tracks. Then, we'll grill him for answers on what was going on behind the scenes during those incidents in Crossbell and Erebonia.
If it's my plan you're worried about, don't be. I've already put it into motion. Oh, and since I'm such a nice guy, let me give you a warning. Don't come any closer.
What are you trying to say?
Perhaps he's trying to mislead us. Or maybe not.
In all honesty, I think he's just being honest in do not come any closer. Even though some may find it very tempting, him saying that.
Surely he can't have an ace up his sleeve.
Why's everyone getting cold feet all of a sudden? Well, you won't hear me complaining. Now's your chance to redeem yourselves, you filthy swine! Go fetch the fragment for me!
Yes, ma'am!
Charge!
Wait! Oh.
Okay, that's interesting.
The hell? What's the...
He's using...
Poison.
Poison.
How unfortunate. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Hey, I knew he wasn't lying.
The island will be engulfed in my toxic haze. You may as well accept your fate.
Even the civilians?
I should have known. No wonder everything felt off.
You really went and did it.
You are so very naughty. Man.
Nadia.
I feel when he wants to trigger a resurrection.
Damn it.
A point back in
It's time
time.
to raise the curtain. The performance is about to start. Take a seat and enjoy the show.
Yep. Everyone is killed by Hardwoods poison. Yeah. I knew something was gonna happen. The group spots a familiar face. So, do we not chase it? Just go another direction? Or just let him go? I'm curious, let's see.
Where'd he go? There! How'd he do that?
Must be that shadow ability of his.
I'm gonna strangle that little bastard.
Isn't he?
This feeling. Wait, what was that just now? It feels like something is going to happen. It's the same as before. Yeah, so like what happened back in Edith. Alright. We better chase after him. What if we do then? Is this really the only option? Maybe there's more a direct route we can take. Well, we know where it's gonna end up, so technically not impossible. Yeah, I am very curious with the sub-event, and I'm also curious to see if the game would stop us again of going through the tunnel. So let's have a quick look. I'm pretty sure it was going to stop us because we're still in the chase, so of course the game would want us to do that.
Gotta hurry.
Yeah. Let's see if we can board a boat. No, not yet. Sub-event, sub-event. I still want to see what's gonna happen if we pick a different route. I should make sure not to forget looking at everything, that's for sure. Yeah, first sub-event, then the boat. First the sub-event, then the boat. Alright. Almost there.
Should we really keep following him?
We already know where he's going. Let's see if we can't take a more direct path.
I thought this place was sealed off.
It was yesterday. Did he run through here? What should we do?
Follow him and die or search the area. So I am extremely curious, of course, but following him would definitely not be a good call to make, right? Alright, let's see. Because my mind is saying, like, it's still there, the sub-event, but if we do follow him, we'll land ourselves in the same situation as before, so we need to make a different decision. But what if?
Alrighty.
Quick check. I'm not gonna watch the entire thing, of course, but
I'll see if I can track him with a shard search.
Theo, Zeros, try to get a lock on him too.
Understood.
the selected route leads to a dead end. Alright, skip all. Because we've already seen it, doesn't mean it's go straight back to the point. Yes. Yeah, I was curious. Alright. Now we've done that, seen that. Now let's get down to the direction we're supposed to go with this alternate choice. Yeah, and the only reason I want to go and confirm going in the sub-route was to see if, knowing what it ended up with, if we still had another choice along the way. In maybe stopping her from activating the soldiers and attacking Hardwood. Looks like one of the boats the villa rents out. This isn't a time for a boat ride, dude. If you don't hurry, the kid's gonna get away. What the? It's the same feeling from before. If we already know where it's gonna go, let's take this. It'll get us there much faster than we went on food. That's a good point. What about you think, Van? Yeah, this should work. I say we go for it. Hop in, everyone.
Huh? A boat?
Well, well. Now that's certainly a novel approach.
Hey, Oathbreaker. We need to talk. Get in here. You're gonna take a ride with us before the others show up.
Am I now? Very well. I know the perfect place we can go.
What the heck? They got here before me? I thought I lost them.
Well, you did your best. Even if it was a complete waste of energy.
Well, that definitely makes it totally different.
Oh, I remember seeing this place from the villa.
We're in a blind spot, thankfully, so this should give us some privacy.
That's right. Now, we can enjoy a nice long chat without fear of interruption. Although I am a little annoyed I won't be able to unveil my special surprise.
Well, it's not a special surprise anymore, at least not to us.
You're talking about that trap you set up, yeah? The one that triggers automatically when you're in danger and engulfs the whole island in a poison gas?
Hot damn! How'd you know? Did you stumble on one of our toys?
After all the trouble we went through to hide them, we even moved them to new hiding places anytime someone got too close.
So you're making use of biochemical weapons, poisons, and powerful drugs that are illegal under international law. Did you seriously spread them across the entire island?
I wouldn't put it past them at all, considering what they pulled in Messeldon.
Not bad. I'm curious as to how you learned about the devices, though. I seriously doubt you actually saw one of them for yourselves.
You're smart. You figure it out.
He's just like we heard. Actually, I don't know if the rumors did him justice. This guy's bad to the bone.
I didn't think we'd meet this way, but I'm glad we finally come face to face with the man who started it all.
Oh, yes. I've heard all about you. You're the little ones who took down the big bad emperor, aren't you? I suppose I should offer you my thanks. I sought the destruction of the gardens last year, and you saved me a fourth of the work. Job well done.
You can keep your thanks.
Yeah, it's not like we did it for you.
I have to ask, why did you bring us here? You leaked information about the legacy to attract the attention of the Bracers, Marduk, and all the other parties on this island.
Each and every one of them is gunning for your head, but instead of laying low, you invited them here. You might as well have tightened the noose around your own neck. Why would you do something so stupid?
Telling you my reasons now would spoil the surprise. All you need to know is that I did all that because I had to. As for why I brought you here, I wanted you to partake in a little island tour.
What? Come again?
There are a number of eye-catching old buildings and ruins around this place. Surely they didn't escape your notice.
Well, no. Also some hidden symbols that are very intriguing.
What say we go around to each of them? We can wax nostalgic over the past as we learn about their origins. Sounds like a fun little activity to me.
You brought us here for some island tour? That's ridiculous! Stop spouting nonsense and tell us the real reason you brought...
I'm not spouting nonsense. I promise you, I'm dead serious. Business has been on the decline ever since I bought this island. I want to draw in new customers. So I thought about adding some fun, thrilling activities. That's why I designed a tour. And I needed some guinea pigs who could offer up some feedback. Think of it as another 4SPG from me to you. It'll be just like that time in Oracion.
You think we're gonna buy all that? It's pretty obvious this is all just a pretext for something more sinister.
The only reason we took that other job was because it benefited us in the long run. I'm not planning on accepting any more 4 SPGs from you, so you can forget it.
I knew you'd say something along those lines, but I'm afraid you don't have much choice in the matter. That is, unless you want everyone on this island to start coughing up blood.
You wouldn't! Are you attempting to blackmail us?
Yeah, you're surprised by that? The weapon is already in place, so you might as well use it.
By holding everyone on this island, civilians included, hostage?
The poison can be set off on my command, anywhere and anytime. So what'll it be? Will you accept my request and save countless lives in the process? Or turn it down and let me murder every last one of you? It's up to you. I'm curious which choice best suits your style, Spriggan.
You rotten! This guy might just take the cake as the most despicable man on the continent.
Yeah. Not surprised the founder of the Gardens would turn out to be so diabolical.
But why go to such great lengths just to ensure we go on this tour?
Yeah. This whole thing has bullshit written all over it.
What do we do, Van?
Do we have a choice? We're just gonna have to suck it up and go along with this charade.
I was almost hoping we got to make the actual choice, then see everybody die on the island again another branching path than the other one that we took.
Before we do your dumbass tour, let's get one thing straight. This ain't a 4 SPG. We're only doing this to save the lives of everyone on this island. It's just a trade. Our help for their safety.
You've got yourself a deal. Oh, and don't worry. I'll reward you all for your trouble upon completion of the tour. When I said you'll find what you're looking for, I meant it.
So you do have a fragment.
Huh? Hey, where do you think you're going?
Back into hiding, of course. There's no reason for me to stick around now that the deal's been struck. By the way, the tour is still in the planning stages, so don't say a word about it to anyone. Consider this a non-disclosure agreement. If you break it, well, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you what will happen.
Yeah, bad gas all around.
You're free to tell people you're working with us, though. That's already old news to... basically everyone.
I took a peek at both islands from the shadows, and word about that has been making the rounds. Looks like people spotted us on the boat. Sucks for you, I guess.
We tried to avoid being seen by taking the long way around. It sounds like we were spotted all the same.
Great. It's to you bastards. Everyone's gonna be at our throats.
Yo, chill out, dude. I'm sure it won't be everyone.
No, I'm sure Elaine will give us the benefit of the doubt.
And hey, you're our accomplices now, so don't stress. We'll help make sure your rep doesn't go to utter shit.
Yep. Good luck. Try to hang in there, or whatever.
Hold it! Before you go, just answer me one thing. I get why the Oathbreaker is doing all this, but what's your stake in it?
This is supposed to be our first time meeting you, but there's one thing that's been bugging me for a while now. There's something familiar about you. I almost get the feeling that you're like me and S.
Huh? You mean they're...
That's not too surprising, given that you're both our predecessors. We're the Garden's greatest masterpieces, 3 and 9.
Those titles rightfully belong to us now, given that we survived the Thorns trial by poison. Of course, it's not like it matters now anyway.
Since the gardens don't exist anymore, yeah.
I knew it!
We'll send you the map for the tour shortly. And now, we'll take our leave. Enjoy the rest of your day on this cursed, secluded island of ours. Do try to have fun, my confidants.
After a while, Hardwoods sent information about the tour to their Zyphas. With the first destination now revealed, Van's group rushed to the boat and made their way there. May 15th, 10:23 AM. Well, here we are, the easternmost point of Nemeth Island. This place is supposed to be off limits. I doubt anybody's been over here in a long time. Well, there were plans to develop the area more, but they hadn't followed through on them yet, which struck me as strange. It feels like a waste to not make use of all this wide open space. Our research indicates this area has been left undeveloped for several years now. We inquired about the matter with Hardwoods employees, but they didn't have any answers for us. Why make us do a tour here? What exactly is he hoping to gain from this? Is Quattro okay? Well, I'd give everything to know what the toxic boss is up to, and what's up with those last exchange with the twins anyway. They called you their predecessors, right? Does that mean they're from the gardens too? Probably, yeah. That was our first time meeting them though. Well, we did hear the Melchior's Garden of Thorns, and had 2 twin assassins. They were part of the unit that tortuously chased us a few years back. Thanks to Van, we were able to escape to safety in Crossbound, but things were a bit touch and go there for a while. So they were the ones who you were running from. Yeah, I remember us having a few close calls back then. After the Garden's timely demise, we spent some time last year looking into their dealings. And while we were doing that, we stumbled upon a rumor. Just before the organization fell apart, Melchior gave one final order. He told all of the remaining members of the Gardens to start killing each other. That would have been right after Dante's first death in narration. That guy was a psychopath to end all psychopaths. But why would he do that? I don't think there's much point trying to puzzle that out. His sick schemes make sense to him alone. Anyway, I suppose that explains why those garden remnants we ran into at Aramis were dolls. Yep, and that hooded freak was the one who brought them here there. Alright, they said something about a trial by poison. Isn't there a magic ritual in Eastern cultures about that? Yeah, the idea was to lock a bunch of poisonous animals in together and force them to fight it out. People did that to create potent toxins. It's totally screwed up if you ask me, so you think they went through something like that? Well, if you want my take, I'm not sure we can trust the words of anyone associated with a man called the Oathbreaker. Either way, the whole thing is the least of our worries right now. We should probably be focusing on getting ourselves off the other Gaslit's hit list. Ugh, why us? Well, if we weren't for the poison gas, we wouldn't be having to put ourselves through this tour of his. Well, nothing we can do about it right now, except to do it. According to the info Hardwood sent us, the first checkpoint is a cave. And assuming the map's reliable, it shouldn't be too far away from here, so let's get moving. Yes, and we shall move, but we'll do that on the next episode. A lot has happened today, but since there's a nice save point here, I think it's the perfect place to leave it off today. On the next one, we'll explore, find the cave, and see what's there. And of course, fight any new enemies we find across ahead of us. But for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.